Yo, what is up everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 24 online CFM game. We are now in week 16 of the 2026 season here in the Premier Madden League. We have good news for our Los Angeles Rams before we even kick off in our upcoming matchup against the Kansas City Chiefs. We have clinched the NFC West division. The Seahawks lost earlier in the week, and we talked about it at the end of the last video, where all we needed was a win or a Seahawks loss to clinch the division. Therefore, we've done just that. So the last 3 weeks of the regular season, we don't really have much to play for. It's really just about seeding. There's an outside chance we can get the 1 seed, but I think we would pretty much have to win out and hope for a New Orleans Saints collapse. Otherwise, it looks like we're going to be somewhere around the 2 seed or the 3 seed in the NFC conference. So for these last 3 weeks of the regular season, it gives us a chance to maybe rest some of our guys, not play them heavy snaps, experiment a little bit with our lineups, with our play calling, and just get ready for the playoffs, because we know we're going to be a part of it. And this is a luxury that we have not been afforded with our Los Angeles Rams for the past couple of seasons. Now, you can say that that clearly doesn't matter, and maybe it's better that we play with our butts on fire because we had a lot of success in the past postseasons with these Rams. But I mean, look, it's always good to have that luxury, especially with the way injuries have stockpiled against us, how banged up our team was at the midpoint of the season. We just want to get our guys healthy, and I think that's the main focus right now. But I do want to try a couple of things out. And going into this game against Kansas City, the main experiment that we're going to roll out is we're going to start the rookie Robbie Ashford. It's going to be tough on the road in Arrowhead, but we're going to challenge the Rook and see what he's made of. Here we go. We are underway for week 16 football. It's Patrick Mahomes versus the rookie Robbie Ashford. It's Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift returning to Kansas City after Kelce left for the Rams in free agency this offseason. We won't see Kelce yet. We'll start off with Mahomes, and Patrick Mahomes in the flats going to Jackson, who is a bit of a gadget player for the Chiefs. He's in the slot, but he also plays running back for them. Third down, need a yard, and Mahomes puts it on a frozen rope. A beauty to Keon Coleman as Isaiah Pacheco trying to cut the grass up. He'll get a first down on that carry, man in motion, getting the ball. Kadarius Toney, shifty with the ball in his hands. Nice move for a gain of 5. A good opening drive for Kansas City. Can they make it great with a third down conversion? Mahomes out the shotgun, looking to pass. He's got enough time to fire to Coleman, breaking the tackle and nearly getting in. Azariah Thomas prevents the touchdown for now, but it is first down and goal at the 1. The Chiefs downsize to an I-form look. Pacheco didn't get it. Ro Torrance holds the door shut. Next play, it's Jackson in for 6. Oh, Mahomes takes a seat on the bench, and the Chiefs, they just go a bit of a Wildcat look right there, right? It's that heavy Panther, but there's a substitution package in the heavy Panther formation where you can put your third string running back in at quarterback and essentially just run a Wildcat with no quarterback on the field at all. Usually in an actual Wildcat, the quarterback's on the right or left side of the field, but they get that extra blocking, and it seems to work out well for them as Ashford takes the sack here. Keenan getting home, and not the greatest of starts for the rookie Robbie Ashford, but let's see what he could cook up. Third down and 20. You really just don't want to make a mistake in a spot like this. We tried to run a shot play. You need time to get shot plays off when you need to get at least 20 yards for a first down. We didn't really get that time. Keenan again got in there for the sack, and we will punt the ball away. And as we talked about in the past, obviously we need CJ Donaldson, and we didn't really establish CJ on that opening drive, as this is a deep shot downfield. Ro Torrance again answering the bell. He's got the pick. Oh, but we're going to be stuck at our own 1-yard line to start this drive off. Here's Ashford from his own end zone. We really got to be careful here. Don't want to get sacked or tackled for a safety as we run it with Donaldson finding a lane. Oh, he got the first down and more. Donaldson breaking the tackle. Look at CJ journaling middle of the field. Holy cow. that will give us some breathing space and then some. CJ Donaldson back in the game, trying to stretch outside, but we actually lost yards. Trying to hunt the big play. Now it's 3rd down and long. Ashford step up, looking, running. He's got the first down, and that's a play that Robbie Ashford can make, and Sam Howell simply cannot, where there's that small gap you got to hit to get a first down conversion, and that is the upside of playing Robbie Ashford over Sam Howell. And look, we really have to nail down this quarterback decision if we're going to have to start one of these backups for the wildcard round, since Jalen Henderson is not going to be back until the divisional round of the playoffs. So I'm really just trying to do all of our P's and Q's, trying to dot our I's, cross our T's, and figure out what the right answer is. Sam Howell has played well in a couple of games, but we would be remiss to not at least re-explore the option of Robbie Ashford, because he's had a lot of time to develop and get his ratings better throughout his rookie season since the last time we saw him in week 5 or week 6. 3rd down and 10, and we're going to take the sack. And, you know, we are trying out a couple of different plays, like I said, and you know, some of these 3rd down and long play calls, we're just not getting the time to let them develop. This is a fake field goal. What is going on here, McLaughlin? It looks like a broken play. Nowhere close to the first down. We needed 17 yards to gain, and a fake to the kicker was surely not the answer. Yeah, that was all around bad, made no sense, and clearly did not work. So we're still going to be held to 0 points. Middle of the field, Mahomes with a laser on 3rd down. Loveland with the grab. Here's Mahomes, play fake. That's caught. Jackson's having one heck of a first half. He already has a rushing touchdown. He makes that Mawson grab. Pacheco, he's in. He finds Paydirt, and Kansas City looking smooth sailing early on. And yeah, I would say all the experimenting that we're doing so far with our Los Angeles Rams, it's not really paying off. It's not looking like the Rams of usual. And the fake field goal thing was by far the worst. We're gonna have to shove all the fakes for the rest of the year. Now, to be clear, I didn't mean to run the fake field goal where the kicker just runs with the ball. I've never run that on purpose, but what affected us on that play is Julian Fleming makes his first grab of the game, and it's a nice running catch for Fleming, who gets a gain of about 25. I tried to audible into a different fake, but the home field advantage for Kansas City has failed hot routes, and our hot route failed on a fake field goal, of all things. So that's going to be something we're going to have to battle down 14-0 until we can get the momentum bar back in our favor, if we can at all. So here you see Robbie Ashford, question mark on his head. That means a failed hot route, failed audible, and a failed drive. We fumbled the ball. It's a turnover. It's Kansas City with the recovery, and this is an absolute mess right now. But we're actually going to get a second chance at this drive. We're going to use a mulligan and get the ball back. The call was overturned. It was not a fumble. I thought it was a fumble, and I feel like that was pretty fortunate for us, but we'll take it, and we'll let CJ Donaldson do his thing. He's going to cut the grass here at Arrowhead. He'll get a gain of about 11. Next play, RPO. This is Terry McLaurin in for 6. Put the Rams on the board. RPO, all the attention on CJ Donaldson, and we got some good blocking on the outside. McLaurin able to get in without even having to make a man miss or see a chief in his zip code. And those are the kind of easy plays that we're going to have to hit on, because all the top plays that we're working on are clearly not materializing, as Jackson's even doing it on special teams. But he meets a different kind of Jackson. That's Devon Jackson, who does everything on our team as well on the defensive side of the ball and special teams as well. 2nd down, RPO caught by Keon Coleman. He got the first down, and he makes it shake for a little bit else, as all the weapons are getting involved for Kansas City. This is a vintage Patrick Mahomes performance where he's getting everybody involved and just doing whatever the team needs. As Mahomes, oh, we got it off with the pressure in his face, but Bo Braid forcing the incompletion. Now here's a 3rd down and long. Mahomes, pocket collapsing, and down he goes. Benny the Bull with the sack with 1:09 left in the first half. Our Rams call a timeout, trying to preserve maximum clock for this final drive of the first half. We try to block the punt, doesn't work. Oh, Antonio Gibson smashed to the ground as Ashford under duress. And how many times have we seen this? Just taking too many sacks right now, and look, a lot of what we're doing, I'm talking about on offense, just not working. So, I mean, the one thing we know that we have in our back pocket is CJ Donaldson. He gets a gain of 4, which is probably just going to signal the end of the first half here. We don't really have much time, and our hot routes and audibles both failing to the point where my speech is failing. And now we have one more play for the end of the first half. We did get a first down, but I mean, we're at our own 35-yard line, so we'll just try to draw something up here, go deep, find Fleming, see what he can do. Fleming outpacing, and in Julian Fleming on the final play of the first half. He swings for the fences and is gone. Oh, Robbie Ashford put it to perfection, and Fleming with that 99 speed changes the course of the ball game with one explosive play. Man, I don't know how we are tied right now. We do not deserve to be in a tie ball game right now, and we bought ourselves a second opportunity, I would say, in this game. It felt like we lost it in the first half, and we lost the ball right there as the former Los Angeles Ram Nick Hampton makes a big hit on special teams. But here we are. We're giving ourselves a chance in the second half, and you know what our Rams do when we're given a chance is Ashford taking off, second down. Gotta be careful taking these big hits, though. Nick Hampton is clearly out for blood in a revenge game. We talked about the Kelce revenge game, and I don't think Kelce's really gotten involved yet, as Sam Howell checks in there after Ashford took the big shot. Ashford back into the game, going to McLaurin, who got the earlier touchdown. And look, Robbie Ashford might be taking a lot of sacks, but the man is 10 for 10 passing. He hasn't really put a foot wrong when it comes to his accuracy, his ball placement, and you gotta love that, especially with that big play at the end of the first half. And the perfect streak will continue, make it 11 for 11 as RJ Maryland makes the grab. Can we get a perfect deuce? Oh man, the completion is made, but to the wrong team. It's Branch on the interception, and that's the way the drive ends. Trying to target Calvin Ridley on the post route, it just did not materialize. Keon Coleman racing away, just out of the reach, and the good coverage by Azariah Thomas. We'll credit him for making the pass as difficult as possible, but as I say that next play, Azariah gets beat by Keon Coleman inside. That's a chain mover. Here's Mahomes on the run. He's got a gun. He's got Kadarius Toney for the first down as the Chiefs. Oh man, they're wondering what it could have been if the shoestring tackle wasn't made on Pacheco, who battles, fights, and claws for a gain of 3. At midfield, this could be 4-down territory. Third down, this is... Oh, it's a first down conversion to Scotty Miller. Boise Alucon, who is probably the most sure-handed tackler on our team, could not make the play on Scotty Miller, of all people, so the drive has a new set of downs. But now it's 3rd down and 11 after that. RPO goes awry. Here's Mahomes. Good protection. Middle open. Got it. Kadarius Toney splits the seams and scores the touchdown. And Mahomes, we talked about Robbie Ashford. His ball placement is there, but that's a little bit unexpected. We know Mahomes is going to hit the open guy when it's there, and that was just a little bit too easy. We kind of telegraphed it to him where it's like, hey, look, got the middle open if you want it, and I mean, damn sure it was open, it damn sure works. So we find ourselves down by 7 here, gonna need a little bit from the offense. And how about Travis Kelce get involved in the action? I'd love nothing more than get Travis Kelce a touchdown in his former stomping grounds, but we're gonna have to work our way downfield to make that happen. First things first, can we even get a first down conversion? We don't need much. We go to Cooper Kupp on the RPO, and he's got it. 3rd down, even in inches. We call up 10, and he does his thing as we go up tempo here, which, you know, it could be good, but it also could be bad, because more so can be bad because we have these failed hot routes, and that was not the play call we were trying to get in. I tried to run a read option, and we ran a halfback base, and we basically did not get a yard. Oh, next play, that's intercepted. Connor lurking middle of the field, and Robbie Ashford's now thrown interceptions on back-to-back drives. He was looking for Maryland. Instead, it's Kansas City with great field position, trying to get a 2-possession lead with any score on this drive. Man in motion, that is Toney. Won't get it. Instead, it's Ngata, the running back, and he'll run the Chiefs just to the red zone at the price of his own health as he goes down in pain afterwards. So this is going to put Jackson on the field. Jackson, one man to beat. Oh, man, good job by Grant Delpit to hold up the ship long enough to make that tackle. Pacheco trying to carry the pile, gets to the 3-yard line, and this could be the last play of the quarter. It is. So Kansas City knocking on the door of doubling up their lead here, and You don't need much. Second down, here we go. It's a jet sweep. It's Keon Coleman breaking the tackle and in for 6. Keon Coleman doing some serious damage today. That time on the pop pass, he was able to maneuver his way through some traffic. We shot the gap there with the safety. Coleman keeping his balance, keeping his footing, and then just some brute running to finish the play off. And you know, I feel like that's the kind of play, kind of tells the tale of today's ball game. We're kind of a step behind. We're a step behind, but we're down by 14. We're not down by 40. This is still a winnable game by every definition. But we have to produce on this drive, and we definitely want CJ Donaldson to be the bell cow. Here we go, second down, Donaldson outside, and CJ's working on a 100-yard performance. Chubb spelling, and Chubb getting a first down carry himself, as Keenan, who had the hot start to defensive tackle position, injured on the play. So why not go and pass without that game record of a defensive tackle on the field? We get the time, we make the throw, we find Maryland. It's a first down to the 30. We're going to go up tempo once again, looking to pass, quick throw in the flats. Here's Cooper Kupp. He's got a first down to the 19-yard line. Drop back, Ashford rolling, trying to buy some time now, looking for a positive gain. It's 5 yards before being escorted out of bounds as CJ Donaldson, the league's leading rusher, entering today, trying to add to those numbers. He gets a gain of 3, but it's third down and 2. It's for sure 4-down territory. Another hot route, failing, another audible, failing. We're stuck in this play, and we'll give it a go. CJ Donaldson in for the touchdown. CJ Donaldson is not only the league's leading rusher, but he also has the most touchdowns on the ground this season. He has one more to that tally, and he cuts the deficit in half with the touchdown and the Chase McLaughlin PAT. And now it's up to our defense to be heroes. Can they get it done against a Patrick Mahomes-led offense in the clutch? It's a tough task, but hey, look, we want to put our guys to the test and see what they're made of. As Kadarius Toney breaking free. Tony's got the speed. Here we go. Azariah Thomas bringing down Toney. But not before Kadarius immediately puts the Chiefs in field goal range, and that is disastrous because a field goal does make it back a 2-possession game. But are the Chiefs in field goal range? I'm not sure. Rayshon Benny with a huge sack. 3rd and 21, Mahomes middle, Loughlin got it! Patrick Mahomes always has an extra bullet left in the chamber to fire. You can never count him out. What a conversion. Now the Chiefs can work more clock. It's another touch pass. It's Toney, but we're all over it. Bo Brave with a vicious tackle. Another 3rd down on the drive. The Chiefs working clock all the way down as they burn the timeout, burning maximum clock. Now let's see if they can get the conversion. Oh, not when Aaron Donald is bull rushing and taking down Patrick Mahomes. No time on the play, as once again Kansas City gonna work that clock all the way down. Oh, wow! Gabe Hall got in, but missed. He missed. He could not get his big paw on the ball. That was our opportunity to block the field goal and keep it a 1-possession game. And it's kind of weird to say, but by hitting the square button as the game told us to try to block the field goal, I feel like we kind of cost ourselves a chance at blocking the field goal. So, I mean, that's, I suppose, a lesson learned if we ever get that opportunity again, where it's just like, all right, maybe we just don't hit square. Now we're down by 10 points, and we're going to probably need an onside kick. Maybe not, though. We have all of our timeouts, but we got to make quick work on this drive. We have to use the boundaries to our advantage. We do just that. CJ Donaldson on the run. Good cut inside. CJ, that is a first down. The field goal's on the table. Obviously, we want to see if we can get a big play here first. Fleming's on fire. He has max security activated. That's his X factor. Minute 35 and counting. Ashford up the seams. Kupp all off the mitts of Cooper Kupp. You don't see that often, and that's going to be the first Robbie Ashford pass that does not get caught by a Chief or a Ram. And we start a new streak to Terry McLaurin out of bounds to the 8-yard line. We got plenty of time. We could punch this one in as Donaldson running the wrong way, preventing a negative gain, but The clock is moving. We go up tempo. The hot route is failing. We're stuck in the same play. It's taking a lot of time to get everything set up. Here we go. It's Donaldson, another run. And once again, he does a good job of preventing a negative game. But right now, this is costing us a lot of time. And even with all of our timeouts, we are not in a great position. Third down, Ashford rolling away from the pressure. Gotta make a throw. McLaurin short of the end zone. He did get the catch. But working back to the quarterback actually did not work out well for us. Now it's 4th down and goal, and we've kind of made our bet at this point. Here we go. Ashford, last gasp, and it's picked up by Bullock. Bullock closing the door on Ashford on the Rams. And this will be a Kansas City Chiefs victory, their 12th of the regular season. Meanwhile, for our Los Angeles Rams, we're denied the opportunity to get our 12th win of the season. And yeah, we're going to drop this one in Kansas City. It was always going to be a tough game, man. Kansas City's one of the best teams in the league, and we definitely didn't do ourselves any favors, it felt like, especially in the first half. And our one chance to get back into the game, we were not able to block that field goal. But, I mean, that was going to be a pretty lucky play if we got it. So we can't really say that's a what-if scenario. I think the bigger what-if scenario is that goal line sequence. That was a messy goal line sequence, and the Kansas City home field really affected us in that ball game. And, you know, that's not really a starting a rookie quarterback thing. That would happen if we had Jalen Henderson out there. But there were some ups and downs with starting Robbie Ashford. I will say the ups with Ashford was, I mean, there weren't really any poor accuracy passes. That's why we had to bench Ashford for Sam Howell, was a lot of poor accuracy passes. And, you know, that wasn't really the issue in today's game. So, you know, I actually liked what I saw from Robbie Ashford, believe it or not, even though we threw 3 interceptions in the game. There's just other stuff that we got to work on and fine-tune it. And thankfully, we have the luxury of fine-tuning that throughout the last 2 weeks of the regular season. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this one. GG's to Kansas City, man. Fun game, well-played game by them for sure. We were not able to win for Travis, but it's all good. I'll catch you guys next time for next week's game against the Seahawks. And, yeah, thank you guys, as always, for watching.